Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we've got some Merry Christmas good news coming through in terms of updates and news. So I figured I'd do a bit of a state of the play, state of the game with Raid and what's coming in January patch. So there's a few things which a lot of people have just been asking me for. One of the big ones is what's going on with login rewards. So if you're a newer player to the game and you're collecting your daily rewards, you know, you get that kind of warm feeling inside. It's like, what am I going to get when I log in today? And every now and again you get a champion as well and you're like, wow, is it going to be someone I can actually use? And just on that point, Hykertoon, Grush, and Scylla the Drakes are all fantastic champions. They will all stay with you in your teams right through. Like, I still use all three of those champions now, and I've got a stonking endgame account. So make sure that you do invest in those three. They're the best ones. But yeah, we've basically been told that login rewards from day 270 onwards are going to be coming back into the game. So if you see here, my warm feeling went away. I got Visix. I realised that she was bad as a Void Legendary, and at that point, I stopped getting any rewards. So what they're going to be doing is from day 270 onwards, they're going to switch to a monthly rolling 30-day reward pack, which is actually awesome. It's what most games do. You know where you stand. You're always going to get something for logging into the game. And it just kind of, once you've done your 30 logins, it's just going to flip to a new one. It does mean there won't be like brand new champions coming every 30 days, but I don't feel like you need that for a daily login reward. Now, I know we have been getting the kind of packs in the shop every day for the last probably month. Maybe it's as much as a month, I'm not sure. But that included like silver, forge materials, some energy, and that's been really great actually. I think that's going to go away. I think that will be replaced with this new daily login reward. I don't know the answer to that, by the way. I'm just assuming that's probably what's going to happen. But if I read through here, then what type of things can we expect? There is going to be XP boosts, shards, ancient, void, and sacred. That's good. There's going to be chickens, rank 4 or 5 star. We're not talking about the weak source rank 2 and 3 chickens, which are pointless. 4 and 5 star chickens, which are actually, they're one of the best rewards you can get from this stuff. Epic tomes. Doesn't say legendary tomes. Energy, silver, gems, and crafting materials. Now, the fact that they've got energy, silver, gems, and crafting materials just makes me think that free pack daily we're getting right now, which has kind of been seeing us through for the last month or so, is probably going to go away. But still, as content creators, we've been saying this for a long time. We don't need loads of champions in these packs. We just want a login reward. We want something to entice people to get back into the game. And good effort. I think good effort is coming. So the other thing which I wanted to touch on was actually two things: Battle Pass and champion AI fixes. So I'll start with Battle Pass. For those that don't know, here's a view of what last Battle Pass looked like. So basically what we had, you had a free option for Battle Pass and then you had a paid option. Free option gave you a load of goodies: chickens, energy, brews, shards, couple of champions. And then the paid option had things like avatars, champions, gear, brews, more stuff again. I honestly feel like it was one of the best things they ever did. It was a really low price for the amount of stuff that you got. You could whale out and get the stuff quicker. And chatting to a couple of people that work at Plarium, basically the weird thing is, even though it was such a good pack, apparently all of the KPIs behind Battle Pass say that it failed. I don't really get it, but all of the KPIs say that it failed, and they tried reissuing this same Battle Pass to new users, and again, the KPIs say that it fails in terms of people don't log in as much. They more players leave the game. Their retention rates suck. It makes no sense in my head because everyone I talked to about this, they all agree it was a really good tool. And I'm just wondering if there's something to do with the time when Battle Pass was released is actually clouding the results, because obviously as a company, battle passes are meant to drive engagement, and they're meant to drive the right behaviors in players and give you some rewards. Now, the KPIs are all saying that didn't happen, and they actually lost players. They lost more players that were playing on Battle Pass than when Battle Pass was not there. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. And Plarium aren't against Battle Passes, by the way. They've got Battle Passes in all their other games. So it's not a case of they can't do it. It's a case of they're not doing it because it makes no sense for them in terms of business-like sense to do it. Now, I don't know where... It feels like where we go from that is there will be no Battle Pass, guys. It feels like Battle Pass is off the table because they can't make it make sense. They can't drive the right engagement through players through Battle Pass, and therefore it looks like it is gone. It is a done deal. So it's a real shame, because I think, for me, from what I hear, Battle Pass is the one thing that's encouraged the free-to-play community to actually spend some money. Often I'm told, I'm free to play, but I did buy the Battle Pass. And I'm like, well, then you're not free to play. But yeah, basically it seems to be the one thing that was rewarding enough to encourage the low spender community or the free-to-players to actually spend some money. But for whatever reason, it didn't perform. It's not coming back, certainly not in its old state. Maybe they'll revisit it one day, but as it stands, it is donezoed. So let's talk about the last point then. The last point is about champion AI fixes. So again, for those that are not on Discord, we've got a kind of post that came through here from Green Knight. And for your info, any kind of serious news post now that we see on any of the social medias, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Discord, stuff like we just talked about there with the login rewards, is all going to go onto the hellhades.com website. So, if you come into hellhades.com, if there's a really big juicy thing like a 2x event, it will go on the kind of slider here. Fusion's on there as well. Or if it's just a kind of general update, then there'll be an article written up about updates in here as well. So if you want to kind of stay abreast of new info when you log into hellhades.com on your daily basis, your daily kind of, I know it's going to be a homepage anyway, which is cool. Just click on the articles and then you'll see if there's anything new dropping. And we will put all this information on there today. So what we got here then. Happy Friday, Raiders. We're approaching the end of 2020. And though this year has not been the most cheerful one, we have been making some big steps in developing our game. I actually did a video a few days ago. I'll link it above. My top things which Raid has implemented, and then things which I think they should implement for next year. I'll link that above. It's worth a look actually, and see if you agree or not. So we have so much to share in the coming releases, but right now let's dive into what are we working on and what's in store. So this one's a little bit of a curveball to me. I don't feel like there's been a lot of talk about AI fixes, but they've said here, first of all, the long-awaited AI fixes. Maybe they are. It's not been on my radar, really. This is what our next release will be mainly focused on. So it's not going to be a content release, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a rebalance of champions. It's going to be a fix. It's like a bug fix release. AI fixes, let's not call it what it isn't. It's a bug fix, okay? So the full list of champions and the exact fixes will be available in our release highlights. The release is planned for January. But they're talking about Razin, Crypt King, Aethar, and Coldheart. I've got to be honest. Other than maybe if you're talking Razin and Coldheart against Fire Knight, I get it. Otherwise, I'm not sure that their AI is that broken. I guess maybe you would want Coldheart to use her A3 first instead of using her A2 first against something like Spider, I guess. So that makes a bit of sense, I guess. Coldheart. I'm not sure what the Aethar fix is. I'm not sure really what Razin does that he shouldn't do. But there you go. Now, in terms of who I would like to see on this list, certainly people like Xavier, Elenaril, who are trying to blow up poison, but actually there's no poison there. They're just blowing up decreased defenses. I'm hoping those two are in the mix on something like this. But I guess, guys, leave me a comment below. Which champions are you expecting to see here? And which part of their kits are you hoping to see is fixed? Because I'm quite keen to understand. I know there's plenty of AIs that just kind of seem weird. Certainly, and it feels like a lot of the new champions actually come out with a bit of a weird AI. But so far we've got very little more information. So it'd be interesting to see what's going on. Anyway, guys, that was just a quick video just to give you a bit of an update. Yeah, I'll catch you in another one soon.